fight, I felt good. Fighting camp went good. I felt good psychologically. First couple of rounds I was winning. I think when we started tying up, he's just really big, really young, really fit. And I think I got tired, but that's not an excuse in any regard. That's just him sticking to the right game plan and beating me up. So fair play to Chase. I've had lots of fights myself, and I don't like when people sit at the presser and start giving a bunch of bullshit. Chase won. That's it.
And it seemed at times that you were losing your footing. Was that the case?
Ever been punched in the face, friend?
I have.
Well, I mean, if you got hit a little harder, you wouldn't ask such silly questions.
No,
Oh, well, I mean, you're from the sun, right?
Hey, guys in the back, can we have quiet, please?
Well, mainstream media, that explains that. So, yeah, Chase hits hard. He's a 110-kilo heavyweight champion.
He showed tremendous heart, tremendous grit. He fought to the end just like I did. So I'm not disappointed in myself. I operate from that frame. The only way I would be disappointed in myself is if I was too scared to fight at all. And when I first agreed to fight, when I told Max, there was a conversation, and everyone said, Andrew, you're 40 years old. You just got out of jail. You've been through so much. You have so many problems. There's so much going on. Why would you do this? Why would you risk it all? Why would you get in there? And I felt a tinge of fear for the first time in my life. And that's when I knew I had to fight. Because the second I felt afraid, I knew I had to fight. I can't live doubting myself. Seeds of doubt grow into forests of inaction. I don't operate that way. Chase and I had to fight again tomorrow. I'd go tomorrow, I still with 100% bleeding. So even though I know, that's who I am. So I don't, the second I knew that, I was worried about it, I knew I had to do it. And I'm not afraid to lose. I'm afraid to not try. So once again, absolute respect to Chase. Complete respect to Chase. No excuses. I'm not going to give you any bullshit about injuries or any of that crap. You go in there, you fought against the odds, and you beat me, and he deserves full credit. He's a true champion.
if there's any lesson in this, you know, for everybody at home, it's that it's okay to lose, but it's not okay to live with a what if. I can sleep knowing I lost. I couldn't sleep watching all the Misfits fights thinking I could have done it and not try. I can't live that way. I'm not a what if guy. My life is going to be a tale of all the times I tried and succeeded and tried and failed. There's not going to be a single what if hanging over my head on my deathbed.
Wow.
And I just encourage everyone at home to do the exact same thing. If you're wondering about something or you're not sure about something, fucking go. Because you can live with the loss, you can't live with the what ifs. You can't live with it.
And I also just want to add, if he ever wants to run that back, I would love to share the ring with you again, Andrew. I would love that. It'd be an honor, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Andrew, will you do the rematch with Chase?
I think it's disrespectful for me to sit here after only fighting him 20 minutes ago and start talking about rematches. It's his win. It's his day. We can talk about rematches later. But for now, Chase is the champion. He beat me fair and square. And I think we should just get it.
Good call. Good work.
My plan is to talk to Mams. Obviously, we've got huge plans for Misfits. I've got a lot to do in America, Dubai, all around the world. So I've got children to see and businesses to run, a lot to do. But first thing to do is to enjoy Christmas and see my children and start smoking again. So that's it.
Truth.
Continue your position ahead of the government?
Yeah, I think I can bring a lot of value in terms of eyes. I think I can bring a lot of value in terms of ideas and a few other things Mams and I have been talking about. And I'm very, very glad, you know, that we have a legitimate heavyweight champion. He's legitimate. I know he's legitimate. No one can say to me that we don't have a legitimate champion. Yes, we do. I fought him. Hard as fucking nails.
That's cool.
So I think it's really disrespectful for me to sit here after just fighting and say, I want to rematch all that dumb shit. This is Chase's day. He won.
Andrew, obviously, in the photo you have said you were very confident, you had an amazing camp, and you're confident you're going to win. What do you think caused the discrepancy in what you thought would happen and what would actually happen?
I think that, you know, fighters retire way earlier than 39 for a reason. Most of the time, you know, and I've been out for a very long time. Ring rust was always going to be an issue. Everybody knew that, including me. You know, I haven't had an easy last few years. I've been caught up with a lot of mess going on, a lot of pressure mentally, a lot of physical damage from Eastern European dungeons, etc. But I'm not a coward. I've told my story. When they said fight Chase, everyone said to me he's too young, too big. And I thought, yeah, he's too young, too big. And for a fraction of a second, I thought, wait, who the fuck is this? This is not Andrew Tate. Fuck him, let's go. So I'm happy I fought him. And if I knew I was going to lose, guess what? I would have still fought him. It's not about winning and losing, it's about fighting.
It's about fighting. Go ahead.
Yes, Simon.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, great to see you.
Good to see you, Joe.
Do you feel the energy to take on another champion pretty soon?
If the stars align, yeah. I'm not saying I retire, but I think a lot of people make hasty decisions. You know, after losing a fight in front of the world, a lot of people, their egos are hurt, emotions are high, etc. I try and stay quite temperate. So right now, like I said, Chase's day, go home, chill, relax. Got 4 of my beautiful children waiting for me at home. Gonna play with the kids. Maybe count my money to feel better. It's high. And by the time that's done, my eye will be healed. And we'll see.
Yeah.
I know we couldn't get the KSI Jake Paul fight, but what about Jake Paul and Andrew Tate fighting in the next step?
I've got to win some fights first. I've got to win some fights before I deal with Jake.
Andrew,
There you have it.
triple-digit times in your career. Psychologically, how did you feel coming back into this fight, given the magnitude of the time off?
If I had to explain the fight, I felt good. Fighting camp went good. I felt good psychologically. First couple of rounds I was winning. I think when we started tying up, he's just really big, really young, really fit. And I think I got tired, but that's not an excuse in any regard. That's just him sticking to the right game plan and beating me up. So fair play to Chase. I've had lots of fights myself, and I don't like when people sit at the presser and start giving a bunch of bullshit. Chase won. That's it.
And it seemed at times that you were losing your footing. Was that the case?
Ever been punched in the face, friend?
I have.
Well, I mean, if you got hit a little harder, you wouldn't ask such silly questions. Oh, well, I mean, you're from the sun, right?
Hey, guys in the back, can we have quiet, please?
Well, mainstream media, that explains that. So, yeah, Chase hits hard. He's a 110-kilo heavyweight champion.
Question for Andrew Tate. As the new CEO of Misfits Boxing, I'm previously replacing KSI. Could that be a fight made in the near future, potentially?
You know, I think before any mega super fights, I need to win 2 or 3 fights first. You know, I think it's stupid for me to lose a fight and then start saying a bunch of other people's names and all this shit. That's not how I am. I like to believe, for one of the most well-known people on the planet, I'm quite humble and quite grounded. And I understand I just lost a fight.
Sure.
And for me to sit here and start calling out names is ridiculous. You know? Let me, like I said, finish Christmas, come back, win 2, 3, 4 fights. Ring rust is gone now, warm-up's over, etc., etc., and then we can talk about super fights.